So, what's up, you guys? It's Jeffrey Benson right here. I'm super excited to bring you to this brand new episode on our live stream happening every 1 p.m. London time, which is GMT plus one. Here on YouTube, it's live streaming. It's for free, and we bring you new series. We bring you new faces. So today, you should be expecting a new inspiring story of how we traded last week and how you also can be taking advantage of how you can be trading this new week. All right. So all I'm just going to be doing in today's episode, please. I am currently on a challenge, 21K challenge, 21K to 50K before this month runs out. So I started that last week, all right? So I was able to make $21,000 to $37,000 in 3 trading days. But on Friday, something strange happened. So stick to the end of this video so you can know what happened on Friday. I'm still going to give you the detail, our losses, our wins, what necessitated the losses, what necessitated the wins, the lessons we learned on both ends. So today we have mentees that in our Fire Peep mentorship, they also took the trades and they also were part of people who sent those trades. So they're also going to be coming here to break down the trades they saw during the week and they sent, and everyone made crazy profits. All right, so before we delve into introducing them, I'd love you to introduce yourself. Just as I am Jeffrey Benson, I'm currently joining in from Lagos, Nigeria. So let me know where you guys are joining us from in the comment section. So I can really see people even before we started out here. I can see someone said he's from South Africa. I see a lot of other people saying that they're from Bielsa, Nigeria, Warri, other people from Nigeria, on and on, Nigerians. They're just everywhere. Port Harcourt, Mina. So you can see them displaying right there on your screen, just as little of them that we can capture right now. Okay. So we'll just keep updating so on your screen, so you guys can be following, know that, okay, you are well represented. So we have people from Chad, we have people from UK, Zimbabwe, China, Saudi Arabia, from Ogbomoso, that's your state, that's Nigeria, Gerard from Lagos, Cameroon, Victor, Edo State, Santorini, Greece. I just saw that, Santorini, Greece. Amazing. I should be visiting you guys very soon. Okay, China, Leonard from Zimbabwe, Philippines, Bizdak from Philippines, Uganda, from Portugal, from India, from Ekiti, Lagos, Nigeria, Uganda, Ghana, a lot of them. And the list keep going on. Like there are a lot of them pouring in here that I can't even keep refreshing it. It's a lot. It's a lot. All right, so thank you guys. So we have on today's event people who are going to be joining us and be breaking it down. They are my mentees. So what I do every Monday is I try as much as possible to make sure all the signals that I'm trading, I give it out for free on our Telegram channel. In order for you to be a part of that Telegram channel, just check the link in the description box or check the comment section. I'm going to be pinning it to the first comment in the comment section right there, so you can have the link to join the appropriate Telegram channel. And also, since there are a lot of scams out there these days, you guys have to be very, very careful, because I would never message you first and I will never ask you for money. If there's anyone claiming to be Jeffrey Benson asking you for money on Telegram or on Instagram, just know that cannot be me. And please do not send anyone money claiming to be me, because I will not ask. So if you want to be a part of our mentorship, the only thing you can do is to head straight to our website, which is firepeepsfx.com. Firepeepsfx. Let me type that out and display that on the screen. Okay. That's just the only place you can ever get our mentorship. That's if you want to be a part of. I mean, it is also free. We have free content for those who are just joining in, who are just joining. That's it displaying on your screen right here, which is firepeepsfx.com. So all you just have to do, sorry about that, you just have to do is click on there and you make payment, everything through there, lessons, live classes, and these people are a result of people that went through this firepeepsfx.com. So they are coming here right now to explain to you what they saw last week, so that you can also be well informed to take the good decision this new week. All right, so let's go. I'm really pumped, and I'm sure you guys will definitely find value in all of this one. So go ahead, introduce yourself and let us know where you take us from.
Yeah, my name is Ahmed. Yes, joining in from Nigeria, Lagos. I joined the Fire Peep mentorship. That should be last month. Yes.
Okay, amazing. So you want to hold on a while. So let's have the second person on call. That's Kwesi. How you doing?
Hello, I'm doing great. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. My name is Kwesi, and I'm joining the group from Brussels, Belgium, Brussels.
Oh, nice, amazing, nice to have you guys. Okay, so you want to tell us for how long have you been with us, Kwesi? Since
Uh,
brother said he has been with us for 1 month.
I think I'm in my 4th week now. This is the 4th week, and it's been awesome. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, and you guys made it through. I want to let you guys know for you to be in Fire Peep and I part of Fire Peep, it takes time. All right, it takes time, and for them to be able to do this in 4 weeks and 2 weeks respectively, or just like a month within it, less than a month. Trust me, it's not something easy. So they have also put in their work. It's not just only on my end. They also put in their work, and I respect them for that. So thank you guys for coming on the call. So the first person to go should be Hamid, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and share your screen. We can see your screen. Okay, go ahead.
Is my screen showing like this?
It's sort of blank. It's blank.
Okay, it's loading also.
Yeah, it's loading. I can see that it's loading, but it's blank.
Maybe I should stop sharing and share back.
Try that. Try that. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay,
Can
yeah,
you
we're
see my
good.
screen?
We can see
Okay.
clear. So take it away.
Okay.
I'm watching. I'm learning.
So, okay. So basically, I would love to start from the beginning, which is on Monday. What we basically do on Monday morning every time, we go to our 4 hours chat, yes, where we do our high and low of the week. Sorry, my system is lagging. X. Yeah, so we just have to locate our Monday. So this for this Monday. So let me just delete it to remove, not to cause confusion also. Yeah, so let me zoom in. So this is Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. This is Monday. So what we majorly do is look for the highest and lowest two candles that form from the opening of the week, which
Sorry,
is,
Hamid.
if I'm
Sorry
not correct, if I'm not
to interrupt.
mistaken.
Sorry to interrupt, Hamid. Please, you want to zoom in for
Okay,
the benefit of those who are watching on phone. You know, most people are on phone. All right, you want to zoom
okay,
in so they can see clearly. Thanks.
okay, okay. Hope everyone can see me like this. So why study? So this is Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, right? So we look for our two first candles that form to get our high and low of the week. So what we also have to do is come to this place, bring out our horizontal ray. Yeah, so this is it. This seems to be the highest of the two candles that formed. So that will be our high of the week. So we just place it there and do the same thing for the low of the week again, which is this candle if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So after doing this, we can just move on and off the session break also. Yeah. Settings. Yeah, session break. We just off it. Yeah. So we're having a clean screen like this. So since we've had this already, what we're waiting for is our decision candle. Last week was kind of funny because we had our decision candle on the Monday,
Sorry,
which was
can you hear me,
very,
Hamid?
very.
Hamid,
Yes,
I
yes.
just
Can you
noticed
get?
that your screen is frozen. It's still showing 4 hour time frame. So all you've been explaining, we can't see. It's not changing. It's
Wow,
neither is it moving. It's
wow, wow,
frozen.
wow.
Can you fix that?
How will I do that? Should I stop sharing and share
Stop
again? Or?
sharing and share again. I'm sure it's the network on your end.
Okay.
Because Yeah.
Should be my system then. Sorry.
It's fine. Just fix that real quick. We're waiting. There are a lot of things going on in Forex market. Like there are a lot of opportunities for this week. Like I see a lot of longs happening. Yeah, we can see now. You can go on.
Okay.
Yes,
So
go to let's see.
I'm back to my trading view. Can you guys see that?
Okay, let me see what's happening. Okay, yes. So try to change your time frame. Let's see if it will change this time before I'll leave the screen for you. Okay, it's moving, it's responding. Okay, go ahead. You want to start afresh? You want to start afresh? Sorry for that. Start afresh so that we can carry many people along.
I start afresh, right?
Please, yes, do that. He's starting
Okay.
afresh. Starting
So what
afresh.
we basically do is, in order to get our high and low of the week, we have to on our session break because it's past already, so we don't know which is Monday. So just go to our settings on the trading view, on session break, and voila, we're here. So this is Monday. I'm currently in this place Monday. This is Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, and this is our Monday. So after getting our Monday, we look at the two first candles that form on a Monday. So which are these two? So what we want to do is map out our high of the week and low of the week. The highest point that any of these two got to and the lowest points any of these two got to. So we just use our what they call the name? Horizontal ray. Once you pick your horizontal ray, just place it here, place it also here. Or should I do that again? Or I think it's gotten like that.
Yeah, clear. We are with you. It's nice. Just keep going.
Okay, so after doing this, we can just majorly just close our session break to have a clean screen. So let's just off that. Yeah, session break off. Okay, after offing our session break, what we do majorly is wait for our decision candle. Obviously, we saw that this bullish this thing it moved more than 50 pips, so our decision candle is formed already. We should be going more buys this week. That was last week. Sorry, that was last week. So we're going more buys. But majorly looking at this, looking at this, we can see that we're on a very strong bearish move. So we're on a very strong bearish move. Sorry, I'm trying to zoom out so I can show you. You can see we've been selling, falling. The market has just been dropping. So having our decision candle to be bullish and we're on a very strong downtrend. So it was me taking trades or a kind of I'm always patient because of major trend is downtrend and our decision candle is bullish. So one have to be very careful. I was very careful doing this. So let me just cancel my trend line so I can draw them again. So yeah. So majorly how we draw our trend line is this simple. Just look for two troughs, two peaks. Yeah, let me draw this again. Sorry. Okay. So majorly I just go to my trend line to take a trend line. Connect. I would love to let me see whether I can use the replay function. Or let me see if I can replay. So yeah, I can do that. So majorly this on Monday, nothing have happened. On a Monday morning, I just wake up, set my trend line. Okay, let me connect this. This is what I was seeing at the moment. At that moment, yeah. Yeah. Because you can see it is the trend line is relevant, it's still connected to our current price, and it has two peaks, one, two. So this seems to be the third one. So on a Monday, I don't trade. So I have to go back. Since I'm done with the trend line here, I have to go to my 1 hour time frame. So hope you all can see my screen. So this is the 1 hour time frame.
Clearly, we can see. Just gone. We can see.
Okay. So this is the 1 hour time frame. Majorly, I want to draw a trend line here also, just to see, because it seems like on Monday there was a bullish run. So let me just, I can see a trend line here. I can see a trend line here. Yes. So this was it. Even though I didn't trade it on Monday, so I just have to set this open for our Tuesday. So moving to our entry time frame. Let me just set this to up here. Our entry time frame. Let me just keep playing this. Regardless of how sweet the trade might be on a Monday. Sorry. Let me toggle on this session brief so I'll know when we've entered another day, since I'm using the replay function. Yeah. So this is still Monday. So majorly, I don't take trades on Monday, regardless of how sweet it might be. It's what I wrote in my trading plan. Since I just wait for decision name set for another day. So I wait for my Tuesday. It's like it's flow or something. Seems like very slow. Yeah, we're on a Tuesday now. So this is a Tuesday. So once it's Tuesday, majorly I wake up around 6 o'clock. That should be around here. So let's wait for price to get here so I can see how I acted then. So I'm not yet awake. I'm still asleep. Still sleeping. Yes. So this was 6 o'clock. I woke up seeing all of this. So how do I act? How do I react? I told you that our decision candle was bullish, right? But our major trend is bearish. Let me reduce this back. So major what I did was like I went back to my 1 hour or so, because this trend line, I want to see whether I can connect the trend line to this place, this peak here. So I'll go back to my 4 hours or 1 hour. Let me go to 1 hour. Sorry if I'm taking too long or so. Just majorly what I did. So you can see we can still connect this here. And it's still valid, right? Because we have our, what is it called? We still have 3 touches. Let me zoom out so you can see my touches. Wow. Yes. So you can still see this is the first touch. So it's still relevant. Second one, third one. Yeah, so it's still relevant. So let me go back to our entry candle. That's how I drew that trend line that was there before. So after seeing that, I have to drop the signal for the day, what I'm hoping to see. So majorly I just said that, okay, since I'm expecting price to come over here. Sorry, can you guys see it, or I should zoom in? Let me zoom. Sorry. So this is what I have. This is beginning of, this is 7 o'clock. I don't take trades till 8 o'clock. That's London session. I don't know where anyone is. London session, that's 8 o'clock here. So I just wait for prices at some levels. I wait for prices at some levels here. So let me just take my box. So this is usually what I send to the group. Like, okay, I'm waiting for price at this place. Yeah. If price come here, I'll be going short. And if price gets here, I might be looking to go long. Yeah. Because I don't know what is going to happen. So majorly that's what I did. Then, luckily enough, price started moving. Yeah. Okay. Now, price is on our trend line. So how did I react from here? Yeah. Yes. Let's not forget, we entered the sell here. Like I told you, we entered. So Mr. Jeff also called this signal out on Tuesday. We entered the sell from this point here, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that was on Tuesday straight. That was on Tuesday, yes, if I can remember well. Yes. So went short. We
Again,
went short from here,
your
sorry.
screen is frozen again. You want to check? You want to check again on share and share, reshare again.
Okay.
Be fast.
Sorry.
But people are already reacting in the comment section.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just move the replay function.
No. It's fine. I love the way you're doing the replay and just speed it up a little bit.
Okay.
Go ahead and share again. I'm waiting.
Yeah,
Okay.
is it?
It's trying to come up. It's loading. And
Yeah, we're good now.
so go ahead to trading view.
Yeah, is it showing now?
Clear. You want to zoom in a little bit so that we can people on phone can see again.
Okay. Yeah, so like I was saying, I said that if price gets here, I'm going to short, right? So Mr. Jeff also called this signal out, if I'm not mistaken, on the Tuesday, yes. So like this trade was a very funny one, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So we just come here, place our stop. Like to me, I entered from here with 0.1% of my account, regardless of, because I was saying that I've already said that if price gets here, I'm going to go short. But price did messed us up in this, if I'm not mistaken. It did a lot to come down, then went back up, went down, come down, three back up, like that. But I think I took a loss here. It hit my stop loss before it later dropped. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, yes. Yeah. Yes, it hit my stop here. So this is what I'm saying. It hit my stop here before it later dropped. Yes. Regardless, I even risked 30 pips on this trade because I entered with just small lots. So after entering with small lots, I just added 30 pips, early small lots. So eventually it still hit my stop loss. So before it later dropped, you can see this spike. This spike happened. So I was very neutral because I didn't risk too much. So I waited for the next day. The next day, yes. So this is on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, on Wednesday. So same thing, same time, wait for 6 o'clock before I wake up. Then I
All right, you know what? Let's solve this thing once and for all. Your screen is frozen again. Let's solve this once and for all. So if you have the opportunity to make sure it comes live again, yeah, just stop the replay, and you walk us through all you did. Show us the entry and explain why you got at that point. Maybe that will be fine.
I think that will be better then.
Yeah.
Let me just see that part.
I'm waiting for you to share because I know Mrs. K is waiting for us.
Okay.
I can see him already. He's really pumped. He wants to share his own part of the story. What happened? Okay, it's loading up.
Okay. So is it up already?
It's up. Yeah, you can just go ahead to your trading view.
So let me just cancel this then.
Yeah, stop the trade. Yeah, replay.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you. So you break those entry points. Why did you get in? Why did you get out? How much did you make? How much did you lose? And how can they react next time?
Okay. So I let my screen load so I can just do that fast. So like I was saying, this one I made on Tuesday. I lost because I just had the free retake on my MFF account. So I lost 0. Not up to 0.5 on this trade there. I was down 0.5% on this trade there. So on Wednesday was a very funny day. I said it that I was going to go long here, but we had this live session on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. We had the live session on Wednesday, so Mr. Jeff explained what he saw for us to go short. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, he said we should go short from here. So, but me, I was like, okay, I'm going to go long before the lesson started. That was 6 o'clock. We start our live session 8 o'clock. So I've already said I'm going to go long, right? In this place here. So maybe I should zoom in. Should I zoom in? Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. So I was saying I was going to go long. You can see this box here. This was my prediction that I'll go long from here. So price came here, it formed a W, but we're on a live session. Mr. Jeff was like, okay, let's all just, because we're still on a long time sale, right? So price did us, we started entering from here, if I'm not mistaken. We started entering on this candle here. So price kept on playing with us. It went all the way up here. Very funny. All of us were running on drawdown, but it was like, you guys hold it. We're still seeing something there. Then luckily for us, the thing just dropped down to this place here. Yeah, it dropped all the way to this place here. Yeah, so I went out here, if I'm not mistaken. I went out here. Yeah, there's a trade I would like to share. Let me go to the 1 hour time frame. What I saw on this Wednesday that made me also change my bias to sell when Mr. Jeff said that it should be a sell. Sorry. I saw something on a big 1 hour time frame. I saw something on a 1 hour time frame. I saw this on a 1 hour time frame. This M. Yes, I saw this on 1 hour time frame. So when Mr. Jeff said, let's just change to sell. So I was very keen that, okay, price is going to fall all the way to this place here, to this place, if you guys can see it. I was thinking price was going to fall all the way to this place. So I want to try to tell the lesson I learned on that Wednesday trade, because I learned something on that Wednesday trade. So going back to the 15 minutes, I saw this like this. I projected that price is going to fall all the way to this place here on Wednesday. So let's go back to the 15 minutes. Sorry. I want to show you guys what I learned on Wednesday there. So after this massive drop here, hope my screen is not frozen. After this massive drop here, I took only 1% of my profit. I only took 1%. I left 2% running because I was up 1.5, about $1,500 here. So I took only 500. I closed this 500 here, and I broke even. I broke even here because our entry was there. I broke even here, so thinking that the price is going to tank all the way to where I showed you guys there. So that was the error I made, because what I should have done was just go out and wait for another day, be contented with what I had. But I was looking at the bigger picture that yes, it's going to fall. Unfortunately for me, price still came down here. It gave me like 1.7. I still didn't close because I was like, okay, price is going to tank to this low of the week here. It's going to come all the way here. So I kept on holding it. I was even saying it in the group that yes, I'm going to hold this. Everybody was like, go out. I was like, no, I'm seeing bigger picture. I'm seeing the bigger picture. So unfortunately for me, it ate my break even. So I closed with only like maybe 100 or so. $100, but I've already closed with 1%, that's 500. So plus the 100, that's making 600. So that was the lesson I learned on that trade. Then the next day, that was on Thursday. On Thursday, I was really down. I didn't take too much trade. On Thursday, what happened also was that this place here, once it's 6 o'clock, I make my analysis that price is going to get here. We wait for price here or here. If the price come here, we're going to go short. If price come here, we're going to go long. So price didn't get here, unfortunately, didn't get here. So, and this happened before opening of London session. I also learned something here, and I was very happy with myself, regardless of the trade went in their favor. Mr. Jeff got this trade, that was before London session, if I'm not wrong. Like, was it this trade? Seems like this trade though. So before London session, I was like, this is the entry candle. This was the entry candle, but I was like, I was sticking to my trading plan, and I'm not going to get in the after 8 o'clock London session. So the trade went all the way down. I was feeling somehow, but I just said I have to stick to my plan and the like. So I learned on down there that I tried on sticking to my plan and like that. So I left the trade there. I left the trade on Thursday. I didn't trade like that because I was feeling down. So, but this was my analysis. I dropped that if price gets here, it's going to go all the way back up. But I went out, so I was not with my laptop. I couldn't trade. So on getting back home, I saw that the price actually got to my entry point here, went all the way up, came back to this second point I placed out and went up. So I was kind of wow, my prediction was correct. So this was a Friday. It was a very bad day. Very bad day for us. It was a very bad day for us at Fire Pip. So initially I had my bias to be for long. I can't just share my phone screen share. I said that on Friday I'm going to go long if price gets to this place here. If price, I was like, my only bias for this Friday is going to be a buy, right? This is the box I drew out for if price gets here. So we had the live session on Friday, yes. So Mr. Jeff showed us what he was seeing, and I respected the fact that it broke down. That's what made me change my what they call it, my bias for that week that I went for long, for sell. He said that was the third touch, just that I cannot zoom out and show you the way he explained to us then. He said this is the third touch of the trend line. How will I explain it? I don't know.
Okay, so the screen, maybe we'll let Kwesi explain that because your screen is frozen again. Thank you very much for really. One thing I want you guys to really understand from his explanation. There are two things I pick out. He said that there was a time that I gave an analysis, though I was correct at the end of the day, but he didn't take it because that didn't really better resonate with what he was looking at that money in the morning. So what I train my students to do is, no matter who sends the signal, whether me or anyone, be it anyone, just know that there are still a slight chances that it might still be wrong. So proper risk management and following through with your own personal psychology matters. Okay, so that's one he said. And number two, he's so honest with everything. The one I hit stop loss, he talked about it. The one I hit the take profit, he spoke about it. And his honesty, for your honesty, I give it up to you. So thank you very much for honestly. I mean, he's just 2 weeks old. Like for him to have transitioned from Fire Pip, because if you join Fire Pip, you don't come into Fire Pip first. There is a probation point we put you at, which is Fire Pip. You have to pass our exam before you become a Fire Pip member. It is when you're a Fire Pip member, that's when you're allowed to provide signal. So he was able to hit these phases. Yeah, it's not an easy task. I must tell you, you must pass an FTMO pre-trial and make 5 to 10%. We respecting mass daily loss, total loss, and everything. You have to respect it. Okay. So he respected that in 2 weeks, and he started providing signals already, telling people what to do, when to get in. So, I mean, you guys should just give him a round of applause in the comment section. Okay. So, thank you very much, Mr. Hamid. You have really been crushing it. Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
So, let's add Mr. Kwesi to the live call. So, go ahead, Mr. Kwesi. How's it going on your end?
Hello. Good afternoon to everyone. It's going well. Thank you. How about you?
Fine. It's going on nicely.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to speak to the psychology part of it.
Correct.
And before I start, I will say that for a while now I've been trying to find something that I can do alongside alongside my full-time job, and it wasn't. I was looking at stocks, and before I joined this course, I had bought a course, and it didn't go so well because the help wasn't there. It's like you have bought a course, and even though you have bought it, but it's like you have bought it, and so you don't have the information that you need to really excel in this field. So I was on YouTube watching several videos and looking at many mentors. But when I pounced on Fire Pip channel, it has really changed my life. And that's how come, as I said, I was looking at stocks and options. So I just decided to switch to Forex, and I've never regretted. So that is it. that's what I would say about it for now. Um, I'm speaking to the psychology part of it. What I will start with is that since I joined the mentorship, I've been able to stick to one bias. That's something that our mentor always says, that we should stick to one bias, and it has really helped me, because most of the time before I joined Fire Pip. Most of the time I'm quick to enter a trade. I'm quick to enter and exit a trade, and it was because I didn't know what I was about. I didn't know. Even when I take my when I look at the chart, it's difficult for me to know that, okay, start from here and do this and do that. But I don't have that problems anymore, because the course is well detailed in such a way that it really gives you an upper hand over someone who is just watching videos and don't really have a mentor who is helping him out. So after that, when I joined Fire Pipet, we were asked to uh, take a trial, a free trial, either FTMO or any of these pro firms. I took one with the FTMO, and because the course is so detailed, it helped me so much. I was even surprised at myself the way for a first time I was able to move an account and make it over 10%. I was able to make 10% over that account, and that was very impressive, because I've never done anything like that before, and it's all because of how the course is structured to make it easy and simple for you to understand it and to help you to know what you're about. One thing I also talk about is, before, even though on watching the videos on YouTube, I wasn't sticking to the rules. The rules like having your own trading plan, something like sticking to the confluences. Upon joining the group, and we have awesome members on the group who are always able to help you. Now I'm able to stick to the confluences. I don't enter the trade until the confluences are met. And it has helped me to not to lose money. There are several accounts that are blown, but I know that anytime that I found another personal account, it will go a long way to help me to do well on that account. So sticking to the confluences upon joining the mentorship, it has really helped me to master that. And one thing, I've been watching several videos of our mentor, and one time he was talking to Dapo Willis. I hope I got the name right, and he also made a statement that you should try and find a way, like kept find a way to be profitable as far as the course that you have bought is concerned. And what have been helping me is that anytime there is a breakout in a 1 hour time frame, it goes well for me. In about this, my, I believe, fourth week now. The week has just started, and if I'm able to come this far with such a thing and it's working out for me, then indeed, it tells you how good the course is. Another thing that has also helped me is that it has helped me to have a clear chart. When I take my chart, I know what is relevant and what is not relevant, and I'm talking about trend line. That's some time back, when I take my chart, it's so clumsy, and it's like when anybody does sees it, it's as if it clearly tells you that this guy doesn't know what he's about. But now when I take my chart, I know the trend line which is relevant and the one which is not relevant, and I know how to draw proper trend line. And the course has a lot to do with trend line drawing, so it has really helped me to draw a very good trend line and to know which one is relevant at a particular time and which one is not relevant. So for now, the FTMO, I've received an email from them about taking the challenge. I'm looking this morning. I was looking at the terms and conditions and all that. One may think that even though you have not passed the challenge, but you are talking about it, it's true. And I want to talk about it because of the confidence level. Fear doesn't work for me. Anything that I do and I entertain fear, doesn't work for me. And this course has helped me to build my confidence. even though I've not taken the challenge, but I know that when I take it and with the guidance and sticking to the confluences and sticking to one bias and other things that I keep on learning, it will help me to be able to pass the FTMO challenge that I'm about to take. So this is what I will say for now. If my mentor want me to
Amazing.
talk about something
Thank you
else,
very much.
I'll be
Thank you very much,
pleased to
Mr.
talk
K.
about.
We appreciate you for giving us the massive insights that you have given to us. Thank you very much. So where do you say you're currently at?
I'm in Belgium, Brussels.
Ah, amazing, amazing. Nice to have you in
Thank
our
you.
mentorship. Yeah.
Thank you.
And thank you for your speedy, like in as much as these guys, I'm super proud of them. Why? Because they put in the effort. So now if you're a guy right here, you think, oh, you want to come to mentorship, you don't really have enough, you don't want to put in the effort. I mean, do not come. I'm sorry. I really want people to come, but then again, I want someone that will make us proud. It's not about the money right now, it's about the legacies that we are doing. We are painting a town red with successful people. We are not going to be painting the town red with lazy people. So that's why I don't encourage signals. So yeah, I'm going to give you signals, but it's not a part of my, it's not a must that I must give you signal. I mean, signals are free. You notice that I don't sell signals. It's that same signal that I send to them, that I will send it to the free Telegram channel. So if you want to link to the free Telegram channel, drop it there. I'm just telling you how hard work pays. Now I see people in the comment section trying to troll people that are talking. Now trust me, if it were you guys that I give the audience to come talk on here, I'm sure most of you would not even be able to explain a particular concept on the chat. You will not be able to remember one candlestick pattern. I'm sure. I'm confident of that. So stop making fun of people online because you are behind one small Android phone. Because you can type 2-letter words and you're making fun of people. Stop that. It doesn't make sense. Just keep quiet and learn from them. For them to be on here on your screen, trust me, they are way higher. They are way ahead. That's one thing you should know. You have to respect them. You have to respect them. All right. So that's that on that. So back to our 21K to 50K challenge. Exact same way I started, people started laughing. Oh, it's a lie. It doesn't really make money. I've been able to flip $25,000 to $240,000. Check it on YouTube. It's on Instagram. The one I did of recent, I was able to make, I traded an account from $27,000 to 94,000 US dollars. It's on Instagram. Go check it and also carry my student along. I'm making a video on that. I'm still going to show it. Good. And now again, I'm doing it live and direct because I don't want the naysayers to come and say, oh, it's a lie. He's not making money from trading. He's making money from courses. He's making money from YouTube. And I'm laughing. How much money would YouTube pay me that I would fund my lifestyle right now? Like, no way. I started an account of $21,000. Let me just walk you guys through the whole process so you guys know that I'm not just talking. It's not just mere talk, okay? And I'm not here to flex or anything, but I just want you guys to know that it's working. So don't allow other people. I want the serious guys, not everyone actually. I want the serious guys to know that this is actually working. Do not allow the other guys who are not ready to want to learn, to discourage you. That's just the whole essence of me showing you this thing. All right, that's just the whole essence. Let me bring this to the screen and show you guys what I've got in my Telegram right now. So when I started, where we currently at, how much I've made, how much I've lost, and I promised to show you guys everything. So I made a video that was on last week saying I went to make a withdrawal of about $15,000 in the bank, and that's that. And on here, this was the first screenshot I shared. I said I've started trading the challenge 21K to 50K. What date was this? I think this was July 19. So don't say you don't know how I make my money because this is plain, and I'm also going to be sending the signal straight to everyone. So it was plain. So the next day, I spotted an entry. I'm still holding the sales. So it's like I sent in the signal. This was the signal, and these were my entries. It was clear. So I had one standard in 0.5, 0.02, 0.02, 0.05, one standard, based on the strategy that I've been teaching from day one. Okay, from day one, that's what I've been doing. So once I sent in this trade, I think price got in here and I exited. And from the first day that I started out, I think I was able to make about, let's go. I think I was able to make about 400 because trade still retraced against me. I was able to make 400 US dollars at the end of the day. Okay, so this is me just showing, okay, some money that I'm still holding the sale just to encourage people to still keep holding, because there's one thing about trading signals. It is one thing for you to just take the signal. It's another thing for someone to guide you. That's what fire people is all about. Not just taking the signal and letting you go. So I'm guiding you through the heat. Trust me, it's not psychologically okay for me sometimes, because when the heat is way up there, I mean, it's disturbing. Imagine trading my multiple accounts. Okay, trade investors accounts. I mean, private investors. I'm not going to message you for investors. Don't even try to give money to other people claiming to be me, because I'm not going to do that. It has to be private. We have to have a written agreement signed. You will see me face to face for investment, and I only take a minimum of 100,000. So if you know, don't fall for scams, because I don't mention investment on YouTube because I don't want people to really fall for scam, because I know scammers like to use things like this to defraud people. All right. So I sent this one out there so that they can know that, okay, I'm still holding this sale, that they are not just in on the drawdown alone, and I'm still in too. All right. So that boosts their psychology. Okay. So from there, I said, congratulations to those who held, who are still holding. Okay. I'll be leaving at this point, since it's part of my trading plan to exit at this point. That's how we make the fire PP and all of that. So I think I was able to make, I didn't show the profit I was making, because my idea was not to keep showing profit so that people don't think, okay, I'm flexing. I just want people to understand the lessons that are involved. Okay. Look at this. I sent another signal the next day. So, and I told you guys that I'm short on GBP USD. So immediately I told them I'm still selling, and at the end of the day, look at the massive profit we're in on. Okay, so at the end of this day, I posted the challenge. So from 21K already at this point, I was up of about 4,700. So this took this account to somewhere around 26,000 US dollars that particular day. This was for, what date is this? On the 20th of July. So that's literally the next day. Remember, we started on the 19th of July. So on the 20th of July, we were already up of about, let's say, close to 5K profit on top of our capital. So this was the next day. So the anticipation was, whenever price gets to this box, we are going to sell. Check the price again. Anytime I pull up, check the date. This was for 21st of July at the bottom. 21st of July, okay? So price got in there, and immediately I sent in another signal that, no, we should start swapping. This was where I talked about flexibility, and this is also included in our mentorship. Okay, flexibility. So from here, when you get here, start selling. Someone's saying it's blur. I don't know why that is on your end. Maybe you should try and check on your, what's it called, on your network. Sorry. So I changed bias, and immediately we started selling. So from here, at the time I sent in these screenshots, we were $2,000 in profit. So I knew that day we closed even a lot more profit. So that day I made $11,000. So that took our account to about $37,000. Then later on that same day, I still made some more profit, and that took our account straight to $37,000, which you can see here. So as at this time, we are floating about 35K on equity. All right. So, but later on, I knew we closed at a very decent profit. So this was me sharing other people's charts, where you can see of my mentees that took this same trade and how they were profiting, how they got in. So they don't just think, okay, I'm the only one taking this trade. Okay. And I was walking them through. So with that said, this is when I make this video explaining how tired I was about this trade, because I was really so excited. I was tired of making profit and all of that. That was just me playing around. Okay. Here was the $11,000 profit that I made. This was on the 21st of July, and this brought my account to $37,000 in total as the update on the challenge. All right. So this was me giving out his scammers details, so you guys should be aware. From here, I made a video what happened. This is an FTMO. My team member from beginners to cash out passing an FTMO. Here was a Friday where we made massive mistake. So on Friday, I sent a signal from this point that we should be going short, because I saw double tops right here, and I felt this level 1.9500 was still going to hold. But what happened? Price kept on going. So I had some stop losses. I had some on stop losses, where some of them were not on stop loss, and people really appreciated that I was really honest with them. So on that day, we took a huge loss, which made me to lose 7,500 US dollars, which was clean. Okay. So with that said, this took my account on Friday to from 21K to 50K challenge. Took my account to 29,467. So I made a withdrawal of $9,000, which I'm going to be starting again this week from 20K. So this is how far I've gone. So I explained how what brought about this loss and what I'm going to be doing in this video, YouTube video, which I made. So you can do well to go watch that. So that's that about that. How far we've gone so far, so good. So what I just want you guys to know is on the update is this new week that we just got in on is going to be very massive. What you can do for yourself right now is head straight to our Telegram channel, which I'm going to be dropping in the comment section. I'm going to be pinning it. Just scroll through the comment section, and also in the description box, it's going to be the first comment. And immediately join us. So you might not be taking the trades, but just learn from what I'm doing and do a comparison with what you're already doing and learn from, okay, where do I need to adjust in terms of entry, in terms of exit, in terms of trade management, in terms of money management. But the best part where you're going to be getting the whole juicy thing, you're going to be getting a live session where I'm placing a buy, placing a sell, is in the mentorship, because we go live with the mentorship on Wednesdays and Friday, just as you heard Mr. Hamid was explaining. Okay, this day Jeff told us not to do this. Jeff told us not to do that. Jeff said, okay, we're going to buy. That's why I do live and direct. So in the mentorship, we have the monthly, which is 99 for monthly, and yearly is 399. I mean, that's pretty decent for anyone who really wants to take his trading journey really, really serious to a whole new level. I mean, it's pretty decent. It's relatively affordable, I know, but I mean, if you really want to take your trading to a very different level, you should be in this mentorship. All right, so let me just display what you need to do. So now we have more new payment method available for everyone. So 399 in Naira equivalent is 225. For 9 per month, Naira equivalent is 54,000. So you want to go do that. And we also have the free resource. So if you don't have any money right here, you're just a young dude, wanting to learn, and you're really passionate about forex trading, and you don't have money at all, so I've created this course for you. So if you can understand this course, read this course, and apply it, you are guaranteed to make $50 to $100 every week, at least on average $200 at the end of each month. That's what I tell people, because I know if I had access to this type of course, this one, you see, this course will tell you the tools you need, serious traders would need. One is Forex, market participant, broker, base and quote currency, up onto everything. Can you see all these things? How to play stop loss, what take profits are, how to set this trading, everything you need to do on your phone, how to set it up on your iPhone, on your Android. What is your trend, what support and resistance, fundamental analysis, candlesticks pattern, everything. So, and what you do here, you're going to spend time into applying it. You should not stay too much, at least 1 month, 2 months in on this beginner's part. I'm like, I want you to take your time. Do not rush yourself. Do not rush the process. But 1 month, 2 months, that's what I give to you to start applying and practicing and start making good, tangible profit. So if you're able to make profit on this one, then you can come into the mentorship. So that's just the plan. That's what I had in mind when I was creating all of these things. And I know it's workable. It's doable. At least you should be able to come in on the mentorship after learning that. If you don't even know what Forex is, you should be able to come in on the mentorship and be doing wonders with us. Okay. So, and if you can also come into the mentorship, it's fine. One thing I always say, you can also stick to our YouTube channel. Stick to this our live session. Why I do this free live stuff every Monday is so I can get some questions that some people who do not really have money are struggling with, and I can see our side to them. But I mean, if you want to really have a personal relationship with us, I mean, just come in on the mentorship. That's what you will not hear anywhere. That's the fact. So now let me do some breakdown what you should be expecting this new week before I take some new questions, because I know some of you all here have questions for me. All right, so get your questions ready. Let me just break what we should be expecting. So now you guys were wondering, what's this in Hamid's screen? What's all these things all around? So this horizontal lines, you can see this blue horizontal line you will see all over this line. You can see I also have it. Those are psychological levels. These are as levels. They are demand levels, supply levels that price gets to, it reacts. You see, when price got into here, what happened? What do you think happened right here? Price got in here, what happened? There was a drop. Price got in here, what happened? There was a rise. Price got in here, what happened? There was a rise. Price got in here, there was a drop. Now, it's not that easy. It's not all of them. It's not all the time that it's important. So it is worthy of note that you shouldn't use these levels as a standalone trading indication. Okay, not indicator, indication. It's not just, oh, because price touched that point, oh, Jeffrey told us that it's a magic level. Let's start selling, let's start buying. It doesn't work that way. There are some other things that you have to couple with it that would tell you, okay, now it is time for us to rake out the money. So this is what I'm about to explain. Okay, watch some other of our previous live session. I explained that over and over again in order for us not to make it too long, because I think Hamid and Kwesi have been able to explain in detail on all these things, and on our previous students, they have been able to do that. So what you should be expecting, or what I'm expecting this week is, I'm expecting a strong bullish move for this week. What do I mean? We should be having more of buys for this new week. More of buys for this new week. Okay. So what that doesn't mean I'm not going to be taking some sales. I'm still going to be taking sales at some point if need be. But I mean, it's more buy. So we have a first move up here. This is an impulsive move to the upside, like so. Let me use this one. So this is an impulsive move to the upside. Okay. From here we retraced. which is what happened last week. So that's why we're having some sales and all of that, sell buy, sell buy. So from here, this is a second touch on this trend line. This was the first touch. So from here, we are having another impulsive move. So this impulsive move will likely get to this trend line before we start seeing a slight correction, and we might likely touch again before we can start coming down. But just, overall trend is still what, a downtrend. But this week, we might not experience more of sales. We might be experiencing more of buys. So just keep an open mind and don't be too stubborn to price. And whatever price move to, you move towards, you tilt towards. So how should you react? So Monday, I'm not going to be trading. I don't trade on Mondays. Obviously, if you have been with me for a very long time, you know that I don't trade on Mondays, because Mondays people are just coming in. I'm just using that to know, okay, where should I be looking out for? What should I be positioned for? It's my trading day. So it's my planning day. I do my plannings on Monday. All right. So here's it. How should you be reacting right now? So it's either we wait for price to come back to this level, okay, to this level. Let me mark out to this level. If price come back to this level right now, I'll long. Why? Because there's a low of the week right there in one confluence. There's a psychological level right there too. There's a trend line right there 3, and it's going to give us a chart pattern, which is going to be like a double bottom, most likely double bottom. So if that happens, it's a valid buy trade for me. Of course, obviously applying proper risk management. Now let me not talk too much about the strategy. Now let me talk on risk management, so that will not raise too much eyebrow, because people were already asking. So on risk management, money management, trade management, I'll just talk a little bit about that. So I'm trading the 20K account, talking about this, from 21K, I moved to 29K, I withdrew 9K, now we're left to 20,000. So that's why I'm going to be using that as an example right here right in front of our screen. Okay, so $20,000 left on the account. So I'm going to be risking 1% at a time. So, and I'm going to be doing average of 20 pips stop loss. Of course, obviously, currency pair is GBP USD. So what that simply means is I can trade one standard lot on this account. So does that mean I'm going to be going in straight with one standard lot, or just how am I going to be doing it? Sometimes it depends, just depend on emotion and how dynamic the market comes. There are some trade behavior that, like this one, if this happens, obviously I'm going to be going in one standard. As I keep building up in my favor and I keep tightening my stop loss, 20 pips, I'll keep building it up with one standard. Why? This is a very high probable setups. You all will agree with me that there are times that you see a setup that oh, this is a high textbook play out. It's a high probable setup. And there are sometimes oh, I'm not so sure. From here, we can either go long or either go short. Like what happened to us on Wednesday. You see, those type of trades are trades that you close one eye for and be like, you're just sitting on the fence. So with those type of trades, proper risk management are well advised. Okay. So obviously, me trading an account of $21,000 to $50,000, that's aggressive, obviously, for those who are asking. That's aggressive. It's a challenge. So it might work, it might not work out, but I know this will definitely work out because I already have my risk management plan in place, which I'm sharing with the team. Okay, so it's going to work out. So I have a plan already put in place. So I'm already making a 9K withdrawal. So that means in my head, I'm already at 29K. So even if I take this account to about maybe about 40,000, that's already a win for me because I already moved that 9,006 or 9,004 thereabout. So that's close. Like let's say 10K for ease of calculation. So if I can take this 20K to 40K, just double it this week. I mean, that's goal smashed. So I just want to few guys in on that. And how am I trade managing? Each time, let's say for example, this trade retraces now and it comes back to this point. It traces, comes back to this point, and I'm about to go long. Okay, remember I said this point is a very good point for me to go long. So if it retraces back to this point, what am I going to do? I'm going to get in on a long at this point, and I'll make my stop loss depending, because for a trade to move in your favor, please note this. Let me stop screen sharing and let you know. For you to know a valid trade, it must give you a point of entry, a point of entry and a point of stop loss. That's a valid trade that will not give you headache. It should give you a point of entry, a valid point. You'll be seeing the point of entry. You'll be shouting, Jeff, this is a point you should be getting in. And also, when you get in here, put the stop loss right here. What do I mean? Based on price patterns, price actions. So there's usually a flash, like such as this one that you're currently seeing on the screen. Let me share the screen again. There's usually a flash Let me give you an example from last week, the one we caught red-handed. Okay, like here, like so. At this point, oh, I just mistakenly flashed it back. There's usually a flash that comes, like this one happened very early in the morning. We call this trade red-handed. So it flashed up. This was our entry, our stop loss point. So ordinarily, we got in right here, and I sent the signal right here. You guys can go check my track record on the Telegram channel. Go check it, my track record where I sent the signal. The signal was from here. I also got in an entry right there. Okay. So the stop loss point immediately became a little bit above this recent high. Why? For a trade, a valid trade to play out, a trade that's not going to put you on a drawdown, give you a headache, should give you a stop loss point. Like for us, we know that as price came in back down, let me do a replay. So this happened. So this price came back down. I didn't get in. I knew, okay, there's still something fishy. So then we had the next candle flashed up. Okay. So this flash up that happened, we knew that this created our stop loss point. So we knew that price in no time would never come back to this point. So if price get back to this point, you know, it's Forex, anything can happen. We can't say never. Okay. So if price get back to this point, that means this our analysis is obviously wrong. So for price to come back to invalidate this point, so it's obviously wrong, then we should consider exiting that trade. Okay, so price would never come back there. So hence, that would be our level of stop loss. So immediately we started shorting. Then we put our stop loss right there immediately. So then the next candle that came in on here, and that was now our entry. Immediately we started shorting on this week right here. Aha, our stop loss was now right here. So as price kept moving on our favor, this is trade management I'm teaching. We're out of risk management, how to manage your trade. As price kept moving, then move our stop loss, we tighten it to this recent high that gave us again. Started getting in. So that's what you were seeing on my screen a while ago that I was sharing. Okay, let me show you. Let me take you back to that screen, that screenshot, so you know. Okay, I'm not just talking. I'm not just bluffing. I'm telling you exactly that I did. Okay, so this happened on this day. Okay, I'm trying to look for the exact one. Yeah, so this is it. So you guys can see it. So this is it. This was the entry point. So when we entered in here, so the initial stop loss was here, but price started moving in our favor. So I knew that price cannot come back here again. Immediately I adjusted our stop loss, adjusted the stop loss to somewhere around 1.200, this high, this blue candle. So that was what happened that particular day. Can you see? This is more zoomed in. Can you see this point? And it's slightly blur, but you guys just get the memo. All right. So this is the video. You can go on our Telegram, just watch my talk when I was explaining and everything. Watch this video and you understand our entry. Check the entry prices. I know you guys love to scrutinize. You guys, oh, what's Jeffrey doing? You want to look for the bad I've done. Those guys, you can help us to our analysts, help us to check how much I'm making and where I got in. That would really be nice. This is a very good time. You can be very useful to us in this community. Okay. I mean, that's that on the trade. So this week, you guys should better be positioned. I'm not expecting you to be risking more than 1% of your account or 0.5 to 1% of your account if you're trading a proprietary firm account. So make sure you stick to that risk scope. Stick to that risk scope and do not, no matter what, sit on your hand and risk that particular thing that you said you have set to risk. So let me take some few questions in the comment section and then I'll be it. I'll call it a day. Okay, someone said, Abu Peters. He said, I'll be following your signal back to back this week to raise money to join the mentorship. You're welcome. Okay. Okay. Raul said, I'm here enjoying this session from UG, that's Uganda. Nice to have you, my brother. Nice to have you. We are analyzing GBP on FA. Okay, I'm sure this is a reply to someone. Thank you, Silas, for helping out on that. Kelly is asking, Kelly Alex, said, Mr. Jeff, how do you see IC Market? IC Market is a brilliant broker, but the broker right now that I'm currently with, I'm also with them. I have an account with them. Don't get me wrong. But the current broker I'm currently with is Infinance and Extens. They're amazing brokers too. IC Market is also very amazing. But the reason why I'm not so much with IC Market right now is because the restriction in my country. So I don't want to be going against the law. Okay, the restrictions. We are not allowed to fund a foreign account. We're not allowed to fund a foreign. There are restrictions on we funding a foreign account. So they don't have local accounts here. So we can't really fund. So Extens and Infinance have that functionality. they have a local account that we can easily transfer money to. So that's why I'm now with Infinox and Extens. I mean, they are super brilliant brokers. Okay, the three of them, they are amazing brokers. Okay, amazing. Is it good to trade? This is from Tinashi Makanyuri. So if I murder that name, sorry about that. So is it good to trade pairs with less volatility as a newbie? Yes, it is nice. You can start from there. At least your BP will not be up there. That's the starting point for you. I mean, it's nice. Okay. Joining from Canada. And Yusuf. Nice to have you. Okay. Do you risk 1% in one single trade or a number of trades and setup? It depends. Sometimes it can be on one single trade. Sometimes it could be on that particular setup. So I could just keep breaking it, splitting it. So once price move in my favor, I break even the previous one. Then that 1% I risk earlier is now zero. So I bring in another 1%. I risk another 1% on this my new entries. If price move in my favor, I break even that one again. Like that. That's how to trade it smart. That's what we call dollar cost averaging. Can I join mentorship next month? But I will be using my phone for analysis. Yes, it's possible. You have people who are already doing that. Hello. Do you have an account with Pepperstone? Yes, I also have got an account with Pepperstone. Good work, Mr. Jeff. What's the best time frame for Forex? Depending on where you're joining from. That's from Isaac Ovoke. So what time frame do you making analysis? Oh no, this is not the question I said earlier. It just changed because there are a lot of questions coming in. Okay, but this is, I saw your question though. It said, what is the best time frame? Depends. Since I'm a day trader, I determine my main trade from 4 hour, my current trade on 1 hour time frame, and I do my entry on 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so but the time frame to make your analysis just depends. If you're a swing trader, your main trend should be determined on the weekly, your current trade should be on the daily, and your entry should be on 1 hour time frame. Okay, so that if you're a scalper, your main trend should be on 1 hour time frame, your current trend should be on 15 minutes, and your entry should be on 1 minute or 5 minutes, as the case may be. Okay, so someone is asking, Jeff, do you still trade FCMO account, trade FCMO and MFF account? Right now, I stopped. There was a time that I was really at my prime. I had more than $1 million account funded. I was making crazy money from it, but I mean, I don't really want to go through that route all the rest of my life. Yeah. Now I'm not trading in personal account, doing some flipping because it gives me enough more room, more time, freedom. I don't have to start passing challenges over and over again. I'm not restricted to some certain rules. I mean, I'm a big guy in the industry, yes, I know, but I shouldn't just still be restricted to some certain rules. I should get my withdrawal weekly or anytime I want. So there's still some rules. So it get to a stage you want to like break out from that. I mean, trading proprietary firm is a way for starters. So you can start there. I also started there. You guys saw the story and everything. So I love them. They're still very relevant. I mean, they're still very good stuff. Okay, thank you very much. Boss, I must meet you live. I'm so proud of you. You're my mentor, role model, and boss. Thank you very much. I appreciate you too. It will be a pleasure to meet you too in real life too. And anytime you guys see me on anywhere, just stop by to say hi. I definitely will reply you guys. I love that. I love the feeling connecting with traders and most especially my subscribers online on YouTube. I love it. How do you manage risk when stacking? I explained that several times. Okay. Okay, so how long should you backtest a strategy? This is a very fantastic question. How long? This is from Oscar Miles. He said, how long should you backtest a strategy? It depends. But for me, I've backtested GBP. I'll just tell you what I've done. So you cannot take cues from that and you know what will work for you, okay? I've backtested GBP. I can't count number of time. I know time I was really desperate. I wanted to get this whole thing bad. I backtested GBP USD from when it started, from where it started till date. I've backed more than 22 times. More than 22. You might think, oh, it's capping. But well, jokes on you if you think I'm joking. So for me to be able to predict, oh, this card will likely move up at this point, and you see it happening, you should know that it's not just metal. Backtesting enough time. So backtesting to a point whereby you know that, okay, yes, they can wake you up from your sleep, you're able to know we might not always know what price will do here, but you can tell based on previous kind of behavior what will likely come up. Okay, so I want you to get to that state. When you get to that state, then that's what the state I'm talking about. Amazing. So this is asking Sussex Mattia. Say, boss, can I join mentorship program as an amateur? Yes, you can join. That's why you have 1 whole year. 1 whole year. So if you are an amateur, I expect you to join in yearly mentorship. We can take you from scratch. We have the videos, everything for you. So this time it should not be on a premium stage. Everything from amateur to the pro stage where you are designed to want to be. And the questions are really flowing in, a lot of them. So just I can only take as much as I can. Let me just take some. Let me squeeze in 2 more, and then that will be it for today's class. Okay, hold on. I saw one very important one. Okay, this from Oladeji. Say, I'm a trader, but my win rates are not encouraging. What can I do, please? Amazing. If your win rates are not encouraging, then you have to go back to the drawing board. What does your strategy have an edge? You have to make sure you test your strategy to know if it has an edge. If your strategy doesn't have an edge, trust me, it's not going to test it. It's not going to stand the test of time. I mean, strategy that has been relevant for 5, 10 years, and it still would be relevant. So you have to test that. So, and also, if your win rate is not so good, it might not be a fault from the strategy. It might be a fault from you not being patient enough for your setup to completely play out. So how many conferences you have? Write that down. Have a trading plan, stick to it. Try this thing out for the period of 1 month. Try it out with period of 1, not on a demo account. Try it out on a live account. Because on a demo account, you're not going to know the efficiency of that strategy, because demo account, obviously there's no emotional connection. You're just playing. If you want to test it out, try with a live account that will really take something from you, where you'll be fearful, where you have to experiment with your fears, with your emotions, with your greed, everything on a live account. So try do that on a live account. So I always advise my students. Amazing. So who is this? This is a funny one, man. So does the FOMC team that called you from America sometimes ago have the capacity of influencing the direction of the market? Because we are telling them to pump the buy. Now I was just joking. That was just a parody. I was just joking. FOMC team called me, like, no way. They never called me. I thought you guys got the joke. I was just flexing around. No one ever called me from the FOMC team. And what pumps the forex market is when you put in money. If you pump in enough money to make sure the kind of pulls up, then you are in for the game. I mean, what is basically traded in the forex market is money. Okay, so if you can pump in enough money to move a candle, so be it. So also get ready to lose too if it whips up against you. If there are bigger guys coming against your position. Okay. Hello Jeff. Let me take this last one. Hello Jeff. For an account of $60, how much percent should I risk? That's funny. You are trading a very small account, so that's why a bigger account. That's why I take an account of minimum of $100,000 to trade, because you can decently do nice percentage. You are not risking too much. You are not breaking the bank to please your investor, no, and also to please yourself. You're not doing too much. For an account of $60, you should be risking, let's say, if not almost everything, because it's nothing. If you are risking, let's do the math together. Let me share my screen again. Can you see? Let me share my screen again. So $60. Just come here, do the math. Let's say you're risking 10%. You're using 10% stop loss. That means you're going to be using 0.03 lot size. I mean, that's nothing to you. Would I be able to feed you? And if it goes against, you're losing $6. So for an account of, let's say from here, you should be risking 50%. Risking 50% means you're going to be using 0.15. If you risk 0.15, you're going to be losing $30. So let me just put you on cues and go and risk 25%. Start from there. That's when your win can be meaningful. That'll be 0.07. So you don't just go in with 0.07. Okay, you split it into 3 places and you follow my risk management. So watch my video on risk management, then you understand what I mean a lot more on that. Okay, so amazing. Nice question. So that'll be that on that. Thank you guys for coming on today's call. I appreciate you all, and see you guys in the next one. Make sure you like, subscribe, so that this video can reach as many people that are really in need of this live session. So like, that's the only thing you can do for us to make this video to go viral. Like and subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. If you're subscribed, please keep liking, keep sharing. Thank you guys for coming on to this live session. I'm super pumped to have you guys. All right, see you guys next week, Monday, same time and same place on YouTube. And I want to see you as a different person. Crush it this week, because I'm also going to be crushing it. So remember, the links are in the description box and also in the comment section to join us. So bye for now.